Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm gonna get a little sip here. Anyway, welcome back, and I thought I'd do a video here on what's next. And I mentioned in my last video with that little pink Ford truck, I was going to build a pink 32 drag car, go on a trailer behind it. So I decided on this one I got from my nephew Sean, this old MPC kit, and it wasn't the best kit. It's all right, but has some issues, but I think it'll be all right. I think that's the old movie car from American Graffiti. And here it is here. Kind of got it mocked up. What I'm going to do, it's got a real, see my new, look at this little pin here my wife got me. It's got a light on the end of it. It's pretty cool. Anyway, it's got a real, if you can see in the real shallow interior and deep slots there on the firewall, because it's got a heavy channel. See that? Real heavy channel over the frame, which makes the motor set up. You can kind of see it on the box there, but that looked pretty good, I think, for a drag car. But I was going to change motors and go with the Hemi, but too much work to get it to look good, so I'm just going to go with the engine motor that came in the kit. And I put a little extra riser thing on the dual carb manifold, get it up there further so it gives a more nasty look. And let's see, yeah, it's got the heavy channel, so I'm putting a suicide front end on it where it mounts ahead of the frame. And I'm gonna use something like this. This might not be enough, but you glue it on there like that on top of the frame there, and then you glue the front axle up into that L there, and it kind of gets it lower a little bit, so it gives it a more meaner looking stance. I might have to make my own L bracket there. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Kind of got it mocked up, but I'll probably cut that lip off the spring there so I can get it down a little bit more, but that's probably about as far down as I want it to go, because with that channel it's crazy low. But it works out good. I don't got to do anything with the interior because it's already been sectioned. And here's a frame. This is the same basic chassis and stuff that was in that 32 panel that they reissued AMT MPC kit, and I bought that, but I changed out the frame. I either put a frame from the Revell 32 or from the Monogram 32 on it, because this frame is not, I obviously cut this one up, but this frame and the rear axle and stuff kind of leaves a lot to be desired. But I'm using it all on this one. I guess I could pop this off and show you. Yeah, just sits on, but there's what it looks like all together. And if you pull this up, there it is there, and this is the goofy rear end, and yeah, it's got like built-in traction bars and coil springs, and so you know it's all right for the drag car. But when you put this frame under the car, you see a lot of the body in there, which is kind of not very realistic. So it's going to be like an old drag body, you know. They just stuck it on a frame, and you know there's not a lot of tin work in there, which I guess a lot of cars back then were really like that. But there's a good idea. See how thin that interior tub is. I mean, that's just crazy channeled or sectioned. And so I got these smaller bucket seats to kind of sit in there, so they don't stick too far up over that. So I think it's gonna work. I'm not making a crazy show model, contest model, but I am gonna do some wiring. I was gonna use one of my, this is my last good distributor. I got some other ones from a company that Sean bought them and gave them to me, and they're not really that cool. So I was gonna use this one, but I wanted white plug wires, so I got my wire out here, and Sean gave me some whatever you call this, laser printing thing or whatever it is, and this is pretty cool. And if you can see there, the distributor is drilled out. I'm experimenting with my phone still. Man, I thought that would focus in, but it's not. Look at that. I'll have to experiment with that. Anyway, it's got holes drilled in it, and this wire fits in it, which is good. So then I'm gonna make my own spark plug boots out of this, because that white will slide into this, and I'll just cut little piece off, you know, about so far or whatever, for the boots on the spark plug wire, and then make them even smaller if they will fit all the way around on the distributor. I might have to just paint a little black tip on there, and then I'll put fuel lines on it. So I found this is a little bit bigger than the spark plug wire, so it kind of gives it a more of a scale look. And then I'm going to slide that into this, which is a little bit bigger, and then probably paint it a silver, blue, or red or something for the fitting, so it gives it a little bit more detail. This is kind of old school engine wiring. Now you can buy all the stuff for engine detailing, you know, the anodized fittings, and they look like a bolt head and everything, but I don't have any of that, so I just do it the old school way, and it works out pretty good. It's fun. I like doing it. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And I found these little carburetors. They were off something, so they're double pumpers if you want, but I'm just making them a single pumper. And I got the hole drilled out there for the fuel line to go in. And then on this side is going to be linkage, but there's that little bump that sticks out there. I'm just going to Mickey Mouse something from this that I've had forever, and I'm going to take those. Why ain't this focusing? I don't understand. Usually when I do that, ooh, there we go. I'm going to take those ones right there, and glue them on the side of the carburetor to make it look like some linkage, and then just glue a little piece of wire on there, maybe something like this, only maybe smaller. Yeah, probably smaller for linkage. Make it look good. I don't have any more. Had some of this stuff in return springs, but that's all gone. So I'm gonna make my own. Just get a real thin piece of wire out of a bigger piece of wire, and wrap it around something, you know, probably about, I usually use a drill bit, maybe a little bit bigger than that. Wrap it around that and make my own springs. Again, doing it the old school way. That's how I did it years ago, back in the 80s. But it's fun, so I'm going to do that. So I'll have fuel lines and plug wires. Ooh, and there's a little, there's a little coil on this. See the coil right there? Oh, hey, you can kind of see it now. Look at that. There we go. See, check that out. Already pre-drilled and everything. That's the MSD ignition box thingy, which I don't think I'll use that, because this is more of an old school 60s build. And I gotta cut the radiators down, and the grill and the radiator shell and everything. So these are just leftovers. They're the bottoms of other ones I've shortened, but I'm just gonna make them the top like that. And I gotta figure out which one I want to use. then there's no radiator. Well, there's a radiator behind that one, but you got holes in it. If you fill the holes in, you lose all the radiator look. So I'm just going to Mickey Mouse one of these to go on the back like that. So that'll work pretty good. So other than that, that's kind of, oh, I might change the white walls. Those look really good, but they're kind of more 50s, so I think I might go with probably the white wall and the white letters. But they're both cool. They're the pie crust kind. They're another. Those are so cool. Anyway, that's what I'm working on. And I want to paint pink. Obviously, this ain't the same pink as that. I remembered after I did the video on that. That pink was pink primer from Tamiya, and I used it all. And this here, I think the TS means it's a gloss, if I remember right. So I guess the race car will be shiny unless I have some flat Tamiya clear from Sean give me. I might over there, I don't know, but that's all right. The shiny race car will be all right. It's not gonna be a perfect paint job, so that'll be all right. So, and then it's gonna have a pink it's gonna have a pink frame, and front axle, rear axle is gonna be white. Engine block, that I haven't decided, white or pink, so we'll see. It's got a roof insert that's pretty cool. I'll probably leave that off so you can kind of see in the interior. Try to do a little bit of detailing in there. So I think that's where I'm at with this. It should be kind of fun. I always forget something after I'm done that I want to show you, because I don't know, I still get nervous, I guess, and then I forget. But one thing is kind of a bummer. I don't know if you remember a video I did a long time ago when Sean gave me a bunch of paint. To me, paint he bought online, and about 99.9% of it wouldn't spray. There's not much in this. I hope it works. I got some other stuff, but that's too pinky, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Anyway, he gave me a bunch of Tamiya that he got really good deal on, but none of them would spray. I heated them up, I shook the crap out of them, and they wouldn't spray. And a lot of them, such good colors, and they wouldn't work. And I'm having the same trouble with the stuff that he gave me this time. When I do a video on that brown metallic gold 32. That I'll be finishing up here real quick. The browns on that, I wanted to use some of them, and they wouldn't spray, which was kind of a bummer, so I had to get creative. So I don't even know if this one's going to work. We'll find out when I go to spray, and if it don't, I can use one of these, and maybe, I don't have any white lightning, but I have Tamiya pearl white, and maybe if I spray it over that, if they're compatible, I'll do a test shot, it might lighten that up a little bit so it looks more like that. So we'll see. That's that's what you do when you build on a budget. You have to be creative, you have to think a lot, you got to plan ahead, and the main thing is you can still build if you're on a budget, and you can have fun, and you can figure out ways to do it the old school way, whatever it takes, just as long as you keep building and keep having fun. That's the main thing. So that's what I'm going to do. Next video, I'll probably show you that other 32 that I got finished. It turned out pretty good. A couple little things left to do, and then it'll be done. And then this, I'll keep you updated on this. Here's that fly flying around. See it? See it? See it? Oh, he's gone. I got an old trailer I'm going to rob from another set that's small and paint it pink. So I see him, there he is. See the little guy right there? And wow, that really zooms in pretty good. Look at that. Anyway, the pink trailer and the pickup and everything. I seen online, I don't know if it was a real car or a model set that I saw, but the tow rig, pickup, and the trailer and the race car were all the same color, and it was kind of a 60s show car style, look really good. So that's what kind of got me going on this. But anyway, I better be done. It's amazing how fast time goes. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all the comments. Welcoming me back. I really appreciate it. Getting back in the groove here. Trying to catch up on all you guys' videos, which is crazy, but I'm working at it. So anyway, everybody take care. Have a good one. And we'll talk at you later. And thanks again, guys. I really appreciate all the support. And I love all your guys' videos. So we'll talk at you later. Bye.